on goal, 4-3. Held there for a face-off coming up next. The Blues with a clean win on the draw. St. Louis carrying it up the wing. Snaps a wrist shot. Just couldn't find the target.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Turned a shot on net. He hit the post. A free puck now. Between the blue lines. He gains the zone. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
These plays happen a lot in the middle of the ice because there's a lot of traffic there.
Trying the probe up the wing. Fires off his mask. Puck is thrown to Upshaw. That play goes offside. Oh, he'll pay for that. No team worth its name.
One word of advice, when you're pushing and shoving like that, you better be ready to drop the gloves.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Great poke check. St. Louis in control of the puck up the wing. Shoots one. Snapped out of the air. He covers and holds on. Boston's got a defensive zone win. In their own end, making progress. The Bruins lugged that along up the wing. Free puck thanks to the roadblock.
Marchand's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Moving it to Stastny. Oh, and he misses.
Well, that was a pretty brutal shot. He missed the net by 15 feet. He's better than that.
Back in his defensive end to get it.
Well, there's been no shortage of goals here tonight as this one winds down. We've seen some pretty terrific goals and some that haven't been so great as well. But there has been a big number on the board, it seems, almost since the early part of the first period.
Oh, he's got this one, but can they catch up to him? The Blues have gotten to center ice. Right to the point. Puck loose. Good defensive positioning there. Got that in the trapper.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Let's go a wrist shot. Directing that one to Krejci. Up the wing, he keeps on going. And so now a penalty will be handed out. Is given a minor for tripping here. You can just see the confidence when a team is lightning-like on the power play, and this one is. They get another chance beginning now. St. Louis with some splendid penalty killing here. The Bruins power play will reset. Good strong skating to outrace the opposition for the icing cancel. He works it along with a pass off the boards. Score! A power play goal yet again. Boston's tied the game here in the third period. Every shift will mean a lot now. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Over 7 minutes to be... played in the third. A hockey game is one of lead changes, and this one has seen its lead vanish. The Bruins organizing back in their own end. He shot that in his own net. It's a goal.
Well, that can't feel so good, Doc. He turns around and doesn't notice that the goaltender's out of the net. When he plays it back to him, he puts it dead center for an own goal.
Neutralized face-off win.
Scored by number 6, Joel Edmondson. Time of the goal, 13.
The Bruins wheel one ahead up the wing. Got it on his stick in the slot. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Terrific challenge, outstanding save. Pitching it to Steen. Swept away. Looking to Steen. Breakaway. Gathered up again by Chara. He's got that pass and can look ahead. Lets the shot fly. Not on the net.
The Bruins miss another great scoring chance. Scoring chances have been pretty close all night long.
The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Boston's in possession in their own end. Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. Wow, what a glove save. The Blues have moved to the neutral zone. Pitching this one to Upshaw. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. He's got that pass at the point. Looks ahead to start something. A penalty has been called at a critical point in the game, and the power play unit comes out. St. Louis gets a tripping minor. The Bruins go on the power play again. Their percentage is great. Can they connect on this one? It is the most important power play of the game. And it's nabbed by Marchand.
17 minutes, 5 seconds.
The Blues are skating it back in their own end. Fired away and back down.
At this point of the game, Doc, that's a good play to get it out of your D zone.
And that one went offside. Bruins win that neutral zone faceoff. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Shoots one. Very important time to have a minor penalty call. And so... special teams become important. Boston's power play gets a 5-on-3, and it's a long one. Let's see how they perform. And they've won that draw. And he sends it to the net.
Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 50.
And that will help to at least clear the puck away. The Bruins have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. Gets across, looks over his options. He's got that point pass. Fires. Angled back down so they can get to the bench, and they can get fresh players on for the Blues.
1 minute left.
Now it's directed to Bergeron. Lap. Minute to go in the third. A whistle and a rest. They win the draw. Now can they get it out? The Bruins carrying on in the defensive zone. Big hit. Possession gone.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
Onside. Fires. Puck covered, whistle blown.
St. Louis has to be pretty happy with almost every component of this period. They have the lead, they've been the more aggressive team, and their goaltender's made the saves that he's had to.
An enormous defensive face-off win. Boston's in control as they travel up the wing. The Bruins have to take a chance here. They pull their goalie. Trying to go to Pietrangelo. Nicely into the zone. He scores!
That one should put the icing on the cake.
Time to go home. The empty netter will wrap this thing up. St. Louis scores into the empty net again. That'll wrap it up.
Boston's got that puck off the tie-up. Gets in, looks over his options here. Presented since 1893. In their imagination, it never looked as good as it will. The Stanley Cup about to be theirs. All right, he's going to the bench. Roll the dice.
At the horn, the players flew over the boards, gloves and sticks in the air. They cannot believe that everything that they wondered about is now in their hands. Teams are exhausted as they line up for one of the oldest traditions in our sport, the handshake at the end of the series. You don't always like the player that you're shaking hands with, but you have respect for the series that you've just played.
The man-chosen playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy. Boy, is this ever well-deserved.
I'm always interested in the way the player reacts to getting this trophy. It's almost like they want to get out of there so they can celebrate the Stanley Cup. You've been selected as the best player in the playoffs, but really all you can think about is that your team is champions.
It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high.
You can see that the captain can't wait to get this trophy up over his head. It's presented to him. He almost wants to snatch it from the commissioner's hands so he can get it up over his head. I can't even imagine how excited the players are waiting for their turn to take the Stanley Cup for a spin around the ice. There is a pecking order to this, mostly on seniority, but it's never really discussed. It just kind of happens.
You play that hard and that long. You get your names on a trophy, rings on your fingers, and one last photograph. Evidence of it all.